Namaste, everyone. Welcome to Vasi Bliss. My name is Rum, and today I'm going to be teaching you a pranayama exercise called Yogic Breathing 2. So, Yogic Breathing 2, similar to Yogic Breathing 1, is a balancing pranayama. And what we are balancing here is we're working with the different Vayus of the body. So the Vayus are different chambers of the breath within the body. We have prana, which is more around the lung area. We have samana, which is more in the digestive stomach center, manipura chakra area. We have Vyana, which is all over the body, really. It's connected to water, so it's something that really just moves throughout. We have apana, which is our elimination chamber linked to the root chakra. And then we have udana, which is the throat and up. So with the yogic breathing too, what we're working on is we're working on balancing all of the Vayus, but predominantly Vyana Vayu. And Vyana Vayu lives, its destiny, as my teacher used to say, is in the armpits, in the side ribs. And when this area is open, the prana is getting stored there, is able to move to this area. Our posture is just held up by the breath. We don't need to try, we don't need to muscle through while we're meditating. The breath, the prana itself is helping to keep us elevated. And so this is very important, and we want this area to be flexible and open and able to withstand hours of meditation. And so the way we do this is we begin to engage the armpits. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. And what we're going to do is we're going to take an inhale and we're going to roll our shoulders back, keeping our hands on the sides. We're going to then engage the armpits. Press your shoulders down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we relax. We get to exhale. So it looks something like this. So we inhale. So when we exhale, we never exhale through the mouth. There's no nadis connected to the mouth. The nadis are connected to the nose. So when we exhale through the mouth, we're actually just wasting prana, wasting energy. And if you think about when they sigh, when they're like, that's just a release of energy. And you might need that in the moment. Sometimes you need to just let it out. But when we're doing these kinds of practices, when we're doing pranayama, kriya yoga, we really want to conserve the prana, because if the prana is conserved, if it's stored properly, then the body can use it properly, can use it to move the kundalini energy, can use it to move and heal in the parts of the body that it needs to work in. So moving this breath, moving this energy is important to do through the nose. The mouth we can just keep closed for now. And you'll actually find yourself more energized and more energetic throughout. So let's do a couple rounds of yogic breathing too. So we inhale and roll our shoulders back. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. And again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. So you should feel this engagement, this natural just holding, because the prana is moved to the sides, is in the armpits, and is holding up the spine, holding the back up without any effort. And it's really good to go for meditation after this, because you'll be able to sit for a lot longer, more easily with less effort. You'll be able to drop down into that Thuriya higher consciousness state. And so that is Yogic Breathing 2. I hope that you are feeling supported and open, and feel free to practice this for a lot longer on your own time as well. And it's also good to extend from holding the breath for 5, if you can, to 10. And this way you can really get that prana into the side ribs and really feel that heat, and you'll be able to meditate for a lot longer. So thank you again. Have a beautiful day, and namaste.